The Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle.
Read and presented by George Pitropogiannakis.
Book 3, Chapter 9. Here we will resume the particular discussion of the moral virtues and say what they are, what is their object matter, and how they stand, respectively related to it. Of course, their number will be thereby shown. First, then, of courage. Now that it is a mean state in respect of fear and boldness has been already said. Further, the objects of our fears are obviously things fearful or, in a general way of statement, evils, which accounts for the common definition of fear, viz., expectation of evil. Of course, we fear evils of all kinds: disgrace, for instance, poverty, disease, desolateness, death. But not all these seem to be the object matter of the brave man, because there are things which to fear is right and noble, and not to fear is base. Disgrace, for example, since he who fears this is a good man and has a sense of honor, and he who does not fear it is shameless, though there are those who call him brave by analogy, because he somewhat resembles the brave man who agrees with him in being free from fear, but poverty perhaps, or disease, and in fact whatever does not proceed from viciousness, nor is attributable to his own fault, a man ought not to fear. Still, being fearless in respect of this would not constitute a man brave in the proper sense of the term. Yet we do apply the term in right of the similarity of the cases, for there are men who, though timid in the dangers of war, are liberal men and are stout enough to face loss of wealth. And again, a man is not a coward for fearing insult to his wife, or children, or envy, or any such thing. Nor is he a brave man for being bold when going to be scourged. What kind of fearful things, then, do constitute the object matter of the brave man? First of all, must they not be the greatest, since no man is more apt to withstand what is dreadful? Now, the object of the greatest dread is death, because it is the end of all things. And the dead man is thought to be capable neither of good nor evil. Still, it would seem that the brave man has not for his object matter even death in every circumstance. On the sea, for example, or in sickness. In what circumstances, then, must it not be in the most honorable? Now, such is death in war, because it is death in the greatest and most honorable danger, and this is confirmed by the honors awarded in communities and by monarchs. He then may be most properly denominated brave who is fearless in respect of honorable death and such sudden emergencies as threaten death. Now, such specially are those which arise in the course of war. It is not meant but that the brave man will be fearless also on the sea and in sickness, but not in the same way as seafaring men, for these are light-hearted and hopeful by reason of their experience. while landsmen, though brave, are apt to give themselves up for lost and shudder at the notion of such a death. To which it should be added that courage is exerted in circumstances which admit of doing something to help one's self, or in which death would be honorable. Now, neither of these requisites attached to destruction by drowning or sickness